Dear students, continuing with our chapter of human body, today we are going to discuss the growth and development of human body. Growth and of human body. So, like any other organisms, human body also grow in volume, length, and breadth. Okay, so when you see when you are of age of 3 or 4 months, okay, your size of the body was comparatively smaller than what you are today. Okay, so human body goes transformation in volume, length, and breadth. Its muscles, bones, tissues, okay, they grow. So in a normal human body, the growth is normal and uniform. Okay, growth in human body is uniform. Okay, when this growth is ununiform, okay, irregular, there are certain abnormalities we find. These abnormalities may be of is because of different reasons. Primarily, this abnormal abnormal growth is because of number one, shortage of nutrition. Shortage of nutrition. Second one is excess of food intake. Third is hereditary. And fourth is because of some other diseases. So abnormal growth is primarily because of shortage of nutrition, excess of food intake, hereditary, and other diseases. So shortage of nutrition, what is this? Nutrition, what we consider nutrition is the food that we take is composed of carbohydrate, protein, vitamin, minerals. Okay, if there is shortage of food intake, means the person is taking less food, uh, then there will be shortage of either carbohydrate or protein or minerals or vitamins. Okay, then certain abnormalities occur in his body. Okay, excess of food, if a person takes excess of food, then he may get obese. Okay, obesity is a condition in which the body uh, there are excess fat deposited in different parts of the body, primarily in the belly region. Okay, so that is obesity if the person takes excess food. Hereditary, there are certain diseases which are caused by heredity, means it is a condition in which the genes carrying information, okay, when they uh, manifest the genes, certain diseases occurs, okay, and there are effect of some other diseases effect when a person gets certain diseases such as arthritis or some other diseases. In arthritis case, the joint pains and sometimes the deformities in the bones occur, okay. So these are the causes. We'll discuss it now, that what are the various various diseases of abnormal growth. Okay, here we'll discuss about three diseases. First is gigantism, gigantism, gigantism. Okay, what is gigantism? Suppose a person having a huge figure, means he's 8 feet tall, okay, or 9 feet tall. You generally don't see this this much height in a person. Okay, 6 to 7 feet is normal. Okay, the maximum person's height is 6 to 7 feet. But if you find a person having 9 feet or 10 feet tall, then he is suffering from gigantism. Okay, means the body has grown abnormally. It is because due to secretion of certain hormones. It is the cause is secretion of growth hormones. Okay. At the childhood, if there is a increased secretion of growth hormones, a person may become gigantic, okay, and he'll be suffering from gigantism. Second one is acromegaly. See, in acromegaly, the cause of it is also because of the secretion of growth hormones. Okay, so in this case, the person's bones become disfigured. Okay, the jaw or cheekbones become disfigured. Okay, they are normally when you see a person, his cheek and jaw bones will be um symmetric. Okay, but in acromegaly cases, you will see that the mm, figure of that person is not symmetric, okay, not uniform. So this is yet another disease. Thirdly is goitre. In this case, what happens in the neck region of body, okay, here, the neck region, it becomes enlarged. Okay, swelling happens and it becomes enlarged. Hmm. So it is caused by the excessive secretion of thyroxine hormone. Thyroxine hormone causes, if there is excessive secretion, goiter will occur. Okay, so in this case, this swelling of neck region or other parts of the body weight increases. Okay, and the heart rate and the body temperature also increases. Now we'll discuss about some of the abnormal growth due to malnutrition. 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 What is, first? Let us clear our concept. What is malnutrition? When there is a deficiency in the intake of nutrients, okay, in our body, such as protein or fat or carbohydrate or minerals or vitamins, then certain abnormal, then the person will be said to be suffering from malnutrition. Okay, if he is taking less food, very less food, okay, and uh, the body requirements are not fulfilled, then a person will be said to be malnourished. Okay, so there are some diseases which are caused by different deficiencies in the nutrients of in our body. So mainly the vitamins, okay, and certain proteins. If there is deficiency, what are the diseases? We'll discuss it. So vitamin C, vitamin C. Okay, if there is deficiency, okay, what will happen? You will have swollen gums or scurvy. Okay, so likewise, if there is deficiency in vitamin B, so if there is the deficiency of vitamin B, what will happen? There will be ulcer at the corner of lips or tongue. Okay. Likewise, if there is deficiency in protein deficiency will lead to fadness of skin color. Okay, if there is vitamin uh, sorry, if there is deficiency of calcium, okay, so what will happen? Your nail corners will break easily. Okay. If there is deficiency of iron, what will happen? The condition will call anemia. The fairness of corner of eye. Okay, these are the symptoms. If you observe a person whose eyeball, the corner of it is not red in color, okay, reddish white in color, but is fade, okay, then he is suffering from anemia, means deficiency of iron. Okay, deficiency of iron is called anemia. Iron is called anemia. Anemia. Okay, so these are the some of the symptoms. If the nail corners break easily, means there is a calcium deficiency. If there is a fairness of color skin, means there is a deficiency of protein. If your gums are swollen, it is a deficiency of vitamin C. If you have ulcer or at the corner of lips or tongue, it means deficiency of vitamin B. Now we'll come to the concept of healthiness. How we can say that a person is healthy, means he is not malnourished. Okay, when is a person not malnourished? To determine this, we have a concept called body mass index, BMI, or body mass index. By this, by calculating BMI, we can easily determine whether a person is malnourished or overnourished. Okay, so how we can calculate the BMI? So body mass index, body mass index, or BMI in short, we can calculate BMI by, first we have to record a person's weight and second is height. Suppose a person's weight is 6 feet and height is, sorry, his weight is 70 kg and his height is 6 feet. So BMI formula is weight by height square. Weight by height square. You can calculate the BMI. So first we have to convert the 6 feet into meter. Height 6 feet. So 1 feet is equal to 0.3048. Okay, 6 feet is equal to 6 into 0.3048. Okay, so the result will be 1.8288 meter. Okay, then what was the formula of BMI? Weight by height square. Weight is 70 kg, height is 1.8288. So 1.8288 square, what does it come? Equals 70 by 3.445. 3.3445. Okay, so if you divide that, what will happen? 70 by 3.3445. If we do the maths, it will come to 20.9. Okay, so his BMI is 20.9. So there is a BMI chart. If you compare it with chart, we'll get it. The whether a person is normal. BMI chart. So if this is BMI, okay, if the BMI is less than 15, then the person is excessive low weight. Okay, if BMI is between 16 to 18.5, he is low weight. If he is between 18.5 to 25, he is normal weight. If it is between 25 to 30, he is heavy weight. And between 30 to 40 or more, greater than 30, is excessive heavy weight, or we call it obese. The person is obese. So by this chart we can get where the person is in normal weight or heavy weight or low weight or excessive low weight. If the person is excessive low weight, then he is suffering from malnutrition. Okay, or low weight, he is suffering from malnutrition. And if he is heavy weight or excessive heavy weight, if the person is excessive heavy weight, then he is either due to some genetical issue, or he is eating too much, or because of some hormone, uh, the person is obese. Okay, so that will be all for today's class. Thank you.